I'm about to take the PiCAT. I'm pretty nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been doing too good on the tests I've been taking on my phone. I don't know what time I started, but it is 6 o'clock now, and I have 2 more. It did take forever. Last 2, let's go. I failed my ASVAB twice. The first time I took it, I got a 20. No, the first time I took it, I got a 30. And then a month later, I took it and I got a 26. And you know, when I came to college, I was in ROTC. I didn't really take ROTC serious though, because my GPA was too low to receive any of the benefits. So I didn't really take it serious. I took I think it's called like a predictor ASVAB, like what you could get, kind of like a PiCAT, but like way shorter questions. It was probably like 5 questions on it, and they said that I would get like a 30, so I got a 30 on that, 2 30s and a 26. Okay, so I'm really determined in a different way this time to get into the military. You know, before I wasn't really doing it for me, but now I am. My recruiter, who was also my teacher in my military science class, I contacted her like, hey, I want to take my ASVAB soon. I want to go, you know, woo woo. So she's like, okay, we're gonna, you know, we fit out all of our paperwork, and she was like, I'm gonna make you take a PiCAT to see how you do, and if you don't do well on it, well, if you do well on it, then next week we're gonna go to MEPS so you can take your ASVAB. If you do poorly on it, then we're just gonna hold back and you're gonna study, okay? So I took the PiCAT. I was so nervous. It was fairly easy though. I was so nervous about what I would get because, you know, I failed it basically 3 times. I take it and she tell me that I got a 52 on it, and she sent me the paper that said my ASVAB score and, like, you know, the what I got in the other areas. And I was so happy I got a 52, y'all. That is the best I've ever done. And relax, car. And because I have a tattoo on my finger, you have to get a 50 or higher so these things can be done, so you can get, you know, the benefits. You have to, oh man. So the fact that I got a 52, I was so happy, and I wish that was the real test. You study so hard for something, and you finally take the test, and then, like, you don't want to see nothing else regarding to that thing. That's how I feel right now. Like, it's really hard for me to study now because I feel like I took it already. Like, I did it all already. Come on now. I need to get a 50 or higher again on the real test. And today's Monday. I go to MEPS in Tennessee. I live in Alabama. I'm going to MEPS in Tennessee Wednesday, and I take my test the following morning. Now, the PiCAT is very similar to the ASVAB, and I feel like I didn't struggle that hard with the PiCAT. Like, I feel like nothing was like over stressful for me. And also, I'm gonna have to kiss my piercings goodbye. But I want to show you guys something. I'm probably going to show you when I get... No, I'm going to show you right now. Take a screenshot of this. Let me put it on this side. Take a screenshot. I smell. Take a screenshot of this. And write it down, because I took this from somebody. And I copied it, and it's so helpful. The ASVAB, like, what you really need to know is the math. Like, this math part is like stuff you don't even think about because you don't use it on a daily. I would just say take a picture of this if you can see it. Discounted price. It's a lot of discounting stuff on the ASVAB and interest rates. And oh, the bottom of this is so important because you need to know how many quarts is in a gallon, how many pints is in a gallon, how many pounds is in 1 ton. Here in Huntsville, Alabama, there's this place for this place that like sells really good food. They're called A-Town. Probably heard of it. It's real popular here in Huntsville. All the kids, you know, all the students go there. Y'all, I had took my wig off. I'm at home. It's like 100 degrees outside. Tough. Bless this meal. Oh, this is another thing. Well, I'll talk about it later. But Father God, please bless this meal with nutrients, with some strength, everything I would need to be intelligent and be healthy. In your name I pray, amen. Ooh, it looks so good. I want to show y'all, but it's way too hot. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, so tomorrow I am leaving at 10 o'clock and I'm going to somewhere in Tennessee, the MEPS in Tennessee, okay? And then the following day, Thursday, I am taking my physical and my ASVAB. I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I know for sure I'm getting in because I better. But I'm also really nervous and I hope that all this studying that I'm doing is gonna pay off. I hope it pay off. But I'm so nervous. I know while I'm out there, I'm just gonna study, and I keep hearing that we're gonna have to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning to leave at 5 to go to MEPS and do the physical and for me take my test. I keep hearing that, so I'm probably gonna go to bed like super early tomorrow night, but I know all day I'm going to study because me and my recruiter, Sergeant Dean, we are going to Tennessee at 10 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. So I'm trying to think, like, we're going early. What am I going to be doing all day while I'm out there? Like, what am I going to be doing? Hopefully I'm just able to study. Little did I know I would be testing as soon as I got there. The hotel and just mind my business and you know, stuff like that. Good morning, y'all. It's about like 9:20 maybe. I'm all packed up in my bag. I just packed stuff to go to bed in. I brought a face towel. Hopefully the hotel, you know, has dry towels and stuff. I brought my soaps, my skincare stuff, and pajamas. And for the next day, females, I think I said it last night, but make sure you wear like full panties, like granny panties. So I brought those in particular, and jogging pants and a shirt, you know, regular clothes. And we cannot have like open toe shoes. So I was gonna wear my slides, but I'm gonna throw my Vans on. If you wear glasses, bring your glasses because you're gonna need them when you take your eye test. Yo, I look bad. It's like 5 something now. Yeah, so I took the ASVAB, y'all. This is how it went. I didn't record much. We went to MEPS. Well, I went to MEPS. I got dropped off by my recruiter. As soon as you go in there, it's going to be a metal detector. They're going to ask you if you have any knives, weapons, anything. You can't have nothing in your pockets, nothing in your ears. When you go there, you got to take everything out. I took out my piercings. And you have to wear jeans with no holes. That's important. So yeah, you go there and you get seated. Make sure you have your social, your ID, and your recruiter should have gave you some paperwork. You're gonna be seated. Someone's gonna take the paperwork from you. They're gonna give it back. You're gonna be doing a lot of that. They're gonna take your fingerprints and stuff, give you a little sticker. Then you're gonna wait to take your test. Boom. So they're gonna run through some stuff with you. You're gonna go sit down, wait, take your test. For me, okay, so I learned while taking the test, I learned that there are 4 different types of ASVAB tests, okay? But for me, when I was reading the instructions, it was like part 1, part 2. And the other 2 times I took the ASVAB, I didn't have no part 1, part 2 like that. It was saying that part 1 is your PiCAT, the PiCAT that you took. It was saying that if you get, you know, they're going to ask the same questions. If you answer the same way, then they're just going to take your PiCAT score. And if you don't answer the same way, then you're going to move on to part 2, which is the actual ASVAB, all 10 sections. Now, I'm like, okay, I got this. You know, I did a deep prayer. Ooh, I had everybody praying for me. I did the PiCAT version. And after answering 30 questions, I believe, it said, thank you, you're finished. I'm like, yeah. When they say you're finished, I was so happy, because what that meant was that I was answering the same way, so I'm going to get the same score that I got for my PiCAT, which was a 52, and that's what I needed. So I was so happy. So I raised my hand all happy, ready to get out of there and go stun on the world. It was maybe about like 3 something. Then the man come over there and he's like, oh, now you have to take a personality test. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just pass my ASVAB. But at the same time, you know, I wasn't sure that's how it worked. I just like read the directions and assumed that's how it worked. So I take this personality test, which was 176 questions. And it wasn't even like a test. It was like a, would you rather do this? Like, does this statement fit you more or this one? That was so irritating. So after I do that, and he was like, your recruiter's gonna tell you your ASVAB score, good luck, woo woo. So I left the room and I went back out there, and they're like, okay, are you taking a shuttle to the hotel or someone coming to get you, woo woo? No, I was like, I'm gonna take the shuttle to the hotel. Had to wait a good hour and a half, 2 hours for the shuttle, because it didn't run till like 5:30, and I told you I finished my test at like 3 something, so I had to wait forever for that. And then anyway, once we got on the shuttle, we came to the hotel, which is an amazing hotel. I'm gonna show y'all this hotel. It's so raw. Yeah, she told me tomorrow wear a real bra. These are things for women, you know. Tomorrow wear a real bra, wear jeans. So I have to wear these pants again. Real bra, jeans. What else she said? Leave my piercings out. What else? Wear socks and full underwear. We cannot leave the hotel. Once we're checked in, we cannot leave the hotel. No one can be in our room or anything, which is our room's like huge. It's so big. So no one can be in our room. We can't leave. But not even our recruiter can be in our room. But our recruiter can bring us food. So before I get too late, I'm probably gonna ask my recruiter, like, hey, yeah, oh, this is a shirt my recruiter got me. She said I have to wear it tomorrow. It has to stay up Alabama. My room. So we're staying at a Hilton hotel. Okay. I don't have a view, but I'm sure some people do. I'm only on the 2nd floor as well. It's a nice, this is like a queen size bed. Is it bigger than a queen? It might be a king. This might be a king size bed. Okay, mirror over there. This is so nice. I love a good aesthetic. Okay. We got the TV that comes out. Okay. Desk area. This is a closet. Y'all know what hotels look like, but this one's like really big. Okay. Y'all thought it was over, didn't you? No, sir. It's so raw. Okay. It's dark because I just left these lights off, but yeah. And then that's the lobby, and it's so raw. I'm finna come out here and show y'all. Okay. Leaving my room. That's what it looks like. You'll be lying if you say this is not raw. This is over raw. Where's the elevator? Oh, I'm stupid. Yep, I have, wearing one of these. It's super cool. That look like our mall in Chicago. So. Pool area, of course, is closed. I didn't show y'all much because we're not supposed to leave the hotel, so I'm moving around. People looking at me like, where are you going? Well, I guess, this is a quick view of it. It's beautiful. But this hotel, oh wait, the concessions is more over there. Oh. Good morning. I took a shower, brushed my teeth, washed my face and everything. I tried to make some oatmeal, but it wasn't all that. I packed my stuff up. I like to, stay put together. And now I am making myself some coffee. And they actually woke us up a little bit late. So I'm assuming they're gonna wake up, they're gonna call us. So the way they woke us up is they called us on the phone. I thought people was gonna come to the door, but they just called us on the phone. So I'm assuming they're gonna call us again when it's time to go down there because they called us like 15 minutes late. Guys, I just left my room and everyone's downstairs. So like, guess they're not gonna call us. Hey y'all, am I a bad YouTuber? Let me know. I know, so I wouldn't say I was bad at vlogging MEPS because it's not like a regular vlog. Because first of all, before you can even get through the doors, you have to leave your phone in the front by the metal detector. Okay, you have to leave your phone in there, and you cannot get it until you are literally done with everything and you're just waiting to leave. So when I got my phone, it was a whole lot of so yeah, y'all saw I woke up or whatever. I woke up, I went downstairs. You all saw that. I should have been recording when we got on the bus, but I didn't think, we were getting on a bus. So what had happened was we left the hotel. We had to turn in our key to the bus driver, and we got on the bus. We had to get checked in on the bus or whatever. They gave us like breakfast. It was a yogurt with granola and an orange. I didn't eat it. The orange was too firm. Oh my god. But they gave us juice and all. So we get to MEPS, and it's a lot of us, maybe like 30 probably. The sky looks so pretty. So yeah, it's a decent amount of us, and we get our forms back talking about quarantine and the corona and all that good stuff. I'm sorry y'all, I got 10 minutes to go into Walmart and buy something. The whole day my hair was just a problem, baby. Like, oh, it was so bad. Like, all of my sides were coming up. I looked really like excuse me, I have the hiccups. I really did not look like myself today. But anyway, so we walk in there 3 at a time or whatever. We go in and we go straight to the physical part. Okay, so we go to the back, we go in the room, and we're all seated. He says if we have any gum or any tongue, body, jewelry, take it out. Take it out, and then we get our blood, hearing, vision, blood pressure, urine test, and you get an interview. This is where my story comes in. This is my experience. That's not the police, y'all. Y'all know how Walmart be. First, I went to hearing. Okay. Hearing, you put these things on your ear. You're in like a box with 3-4 people. You put this thing on your ear, and then you got face a wall. You got a clicker. Close your eyes and focus, and hear the noises. Click the thing. Then I went to after that we had a class. So in the class we filled out a lot of paperwork, and a lady went over a lot of the rules. A man went over like how the day was gonna go, basically. And yeah, and then we took a breathalyzer for alcohol and stuff. So once we did that, what happened after that? Yeah, once I left that room, I took my blood pressure. Oh, I'm sorry. So after the hearing test, I took my blood pressure. Then after blood pressure, we did the classroom thing. After we filled out the paperwork and did the breathalyzer, this lady asked me like, do you have to pee? And I was like, yeah. And she took me to the bathroom, and the way this went, there were like regular stalls. Some people was like, oh, like there aren't any stalls, it's just only a toilet and people gonna be looking at you. One lady goes in there, probably 2 y'all peeing at a time or more. But for me, it was 2 of us peeing at a time. We go in there, we sit down, pee, obviously, and you have to fill up at least half or more of the cup. Okay, and make sure you drink a lot of water, because if your pee is like, like darker, you have darker colored pee, they ask you like, are you on your period? I'm like, no. And they're like, okay, well, you have protein in your pee, meaning that you're probably dehydrated. We're gonna have you pee again. We're gonna give you a bottle of water, then we're gonna have you drink again. Pee again. So that's what happened. But before that happened, after I peed, I did blood. Blood was super easy, regular giving blood. It took maybe like 3 minutes. After I gave blood, then I went to my interview. This is what I messed up, okay? Because, you're going to have certain conversations with your recruiter, and what they tell you, listen to them. I knew that I was to listen to my recruiter and the things that we discussed. I knew this, okay? I knew it. But I was tricked. And I will stick this my story till I die. I was tricked. So the interviewer, she's a doctor. He or she, they're a doctor. And they're going to ask you, like, do you have this? Have you ever been this? And ideally, you are to say no to everything. Unless you priorly have paperwork to support all of that. You say no. Because you want the paperwork you did with your recruiter to match this paperwork. Otherwise, you can get your recruiter in trouble, and your process is going to be longer. She was asking me all these questions, and she's like, have you ever had asthma? I was like, no. She was like, have you ever had an inhaler? I was like, yeah. And she was like, for what? And I didn't want to tell her it was for bronchitis, because I believe we put on my paper that I didn't have bronchitis, because it was acute bronchitis and all that type of stuff. So we put no, so I didn't really want to say nothing. So I'm not going to say I lied, because I didn't, but I should have minded my business and said no to avoid a whole bunch of unnecessary nothing. So basically she was like, oh, okay, well, you can't swear in today. And I'm like, oh, shoot, first of all, I was swearing in today. It was getting official like today. So I kind of like basically started crying. I didn't start crying, but I was crying in my head. What did I just do? Like, I'm so stupid because I'm not following directions. I'm not following instructions that was given to me, and I'm messing myself up, and I could possibly get my recruiter in trouble. So after like that, after I messed up there, that lady tricked me. I'm not gonna tell y'all like what happened, how my personal situation went, because I don't know if I can get in trouble for this, so I'm not gonna say everything. So then I'm like in a bad mood the whole rest of the time. Now it's time for my examination, and we go in this room for females. It's another girl in there, and I have to fill out paperwork about my tattoos. I have 7 tattoos and 1, 2, 3 piercings. I have to fill out this paper of where it is in my body and the literally width and length of each tattoo. Y'all, I was there forever. It was me and 2 other girls. We had to strip to our panties and bra. We had to get weighed and height checked. And y'all, I'm fat. I'm 152. And that is, they said if I gained 2 pounds, I would not be able to join. And then we get into these exercises. So these exercises, we had to put one leg behind the, like lift one leg up, lift the other leg up, squat, touch our toes. She had to check our arms, and it was I'm not even gonna say nothing, but I'm not even gonna talk about it, y'all. I'm not gonna talk about it until I know it's safe. I'm not gonna talk about it. So we had to do this duck walk, which is you're squatting as low down as the ground as you can get, and you're gonna walk forward, heel toe, other foot, heel toe, like you're real low to the ground doing heel toe walking. And then you gotta turn around, walk back, turn back around, and stand up. And I think that was basically it for that section. And then we go to get really examined, where we go one at a time. She give us like these hospital robes with like the open back, but we have to make that the front. We take off our bra and our panties. We put that on, and then we go in the room with her, like another room with the doctor. And if you didn't feel comfortable, you could have got a chaperone, but we all felt comfortable. So we go in the room with the doctor, and she checked our breast. We had to spread our legs. She spread in my butt cheeks. She felt my stomach, my back, and like did breathing exercises, checked my ears and my mouth and all type of stuff. Got our paperwork and stuff, and we had to go take it to our office. For me, it's National Guard. So I took that to my National Guard office, and then like it was a big thing of, well, why did you tell her you had that if you wasn't sure? Or if it was like, if it really didn't matter, why would you tell her? Woo woo. And like then it was a thing on me about it. And for the whole rest of the day, I was just trying to get my medical records, get my doctor to sign off saying that I did not have asthma, or I never needed an inhaler, and some more stuff like that. It was just a whole lot of y'all. It really was. It was like, we got there at like 6 o'clock, and I didn't leave there till like 3 something. It was a whole lot of. That was my first full body physical experience at MEPS, and that's how it went. It was trash because I cannot follow simple directions. It was trash. But the reason I did not get sworn in today, not only because now I needed medical records to support that I am telling the truth about my asthma and bronchitis, but now also since I took the drug test today, I have to wait for that to come back in positive, and I have to wait for my tattoo waiver that I was talking about on my finger, for that to come back as well, as waived or whatever. So both of these things could take up to 2 weeks. So I definitely have time now to figure out the whole medical situation, but it shouldn't even be a situation for real, because I knew better, and in the moment that lady had me in her hand. This is only the vlog edition. You know, I'm gonna do a sit down answering questions type thing, but this is just my experience. This is how my day went basically. And my recruiter was like, I'm not gonna say she was mad at me, but she was like through with me, I'm sure, because I was through with myself. I was so through with myself. Me personally, I feel like I was the only one who did not swear in today, and that kind of made me feel some type of way, because you know, I spent the night at a hotel with these people, these fellow recruits, okay, and we, you know, like, we were making connections, and I couldn't even be a part of the ceremony of getting sworn in with them, and that made me feel some type of way. But apparently I wasn't gonna get sworn in anyway today, because I have to wait for my drug test and my physical. Well, I have to wait for my drug test and my pharmacy records and my tattoo waiver. So I still have things to do. In that meantime, in between time, there's nothing I can do but just get myself fit and ready to go. Superb. My parking has to be strictly correct. Now we're at Target. Oh, don't hit me. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from Target. I got bottles of water, bread, chicken, sausage, grapes, whole grain, breakfast. What's it called? English muffins. Oh snap! I forgot to get croutons. So tomorrow I gotta get croutons, broccoli and cauliflower. What else did I end up getting? Oh, I got some salmon down here and blackberries. Can we talk about Mo real quick? Can we talk about him? Oh God. Oh no. Please don't hurt yourself. Is he called? Oh God. I don't like when he does that. But anyways, this is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the content. So much more content regarding the military will be coming soon. I wish he would just go back to sleep. I feel bad that I even bugged him. But yep, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you all in the next one.